For the assessment activity, you want to watch the video, you want to pause when necessary, and complete all parts of problems 1 through 3, which are worth 4 points each. Make sure you put your name, date, and math period on the paper. Problem 1 is about 3 car rental companies. Now look over what you need to do. I'm going to show you how to complete this part of the problem just with the A1 rental company. So first I'm going to record the data in a table, since I don't have a table for this company. Half day is $10.99. So a full day would be double that, or $21.98. Now what I'm going to do is I know that money has to go in the numerator, days in the denominator. I'm going to set up each of these rates in fraction form. And when I divide to find the unit rate or rate of change, each of them is $21.98, which is the cost per day for that company. The next part says to write an equation. So I'm going to identify the variables. The y would be the days, the x is the cost. I'm going to write the equation y equals 21.98 times x. And I'm using 21.98 because that's the constant rate of change, or the constant of proportionality. Now it's your turn to complete the information for the rental car company on the left side and the Cartown rental company on the right side. And make sure you explain which company has the better deal. Please stop and complete the problem. Flip the paper to see problem number 2. So let's read over the problem so we know what we're going to be doing. So Stephen earns extra money babysitting. He charges $31.25 for 5 hours and $50 for 8 hours. You need to explain why the relationship is proportional. You're going to have to explain what the constant rate of change is, write an equation, and then figure out how much you would charge for 14 hours. Let's do it. I circled and highlighted specific key information. Then I wrote down the rates as fractions and figured out the unit rates, which are the rates of change, and I explained why the relationship is proportional. So with the information I figured out for you, I want you to explain the constant rate of change, what it means, write an equation, identify the x and y, and then figure out how much you would charge for 14 hours. Pause the video and complete this problem. Now the third problem is about a submarine diving. You see the information that's given. You're going to have to find the constant rate of change, the submarine diving, in feet per minute and feet per hour. So I'm going to set up the rates as fractions. I'm going to figure out the unit rates or the rate of changes. Notice they're the same. I'm then going to convert the feet per minute into feet per hour by multiplying by 60. And we all know that 60 minutes is 1 hour. Now I'm identifying my x and my y variables. The y would be the distance and the x would be the time. And I set up my equation, and the constant rate of change is 150, so that becomes my k. Y equals 150x is my equation. Now pause the video, read the last part, and answer it using your opinion and explain why you think what you think. Check all your work for accuracy and labels and place it in the in bin.